Wilson's Bittersweet barn was bought in 2018. My son, my daughter, myself, and my wife had purchased it wanting to do weddings. It was built back in 1817. Here at Wilson's Bittersweet Barn, we're always striving to provide something new, something different each and every year. Here you can see behind me the zinnias that we planted this year for the theme. Typically this is an area where the ceremonies happen. A lot of times in the spring you may see more daffodils and tulips. It takes a little time for our colors to develop. Usually the end of June, July, and then August, September, October are prime time. So this is one of the entryways to our many different locations on our property for a ceremony. We also offer indoor ceremony sites in case the weather would happen to turn bad. What we'd like to do is offer you an opportunity to make your special day your way. So the arch that we have here is something that is a lot of time utilized for your entryway and your first time as Mr. and Mrs. So the arch is something that grows back in the spring. You'll have instant greenery around the early part of May. The flowers come a little bit later in the summer, usually July and August, and the whole way through till fall. One of our features that we're looking to do for the 21 and beyond season is adding some additional lighting in the arch. So something on our facility that we like to pride ourselves in is we took the proper steps to be certified with the state of Pennsylvania and our local township. So everything is ADA approved. The ramp that I'm standing on has a mesh underneath it that keeps you from sinking into the mud during rainy spells. The parking area over here, as you see, handles all of your guests, equipped also with the handicap spaces. So now we enter the space that is really home to the bride and groom. After you're married and you're taking that time to gather your photos, something we extremely pride ourselves in is the landscaping, the options we give you from head to toe all over this property. Something that I strive on doing is providing little 10-foot segments. Every time you shift the camera 10 feet, you got a different picture to look at, and we really pride ourselves on giving you guys the memories for a lifetime. So the archway is under construction right now. We had built this last fall, in the fall of 2019. We got some vines starting to grow on it. We feel like in 2021, 2022-ish, we have ivy planted that will completely engulf this and make it look more like a tunnel. We have a little window here that we'll keep trimmed out in case you want that special picture in this spot. One of the features that we're looking to do here is a two-stage door. If you can kind of visualize the horse hanging her head out over the door, we want to do something here with some old barn doors we have, kind of finish this off. This begins the space for the bride and groom to have those special intimate pictures. We do a lot to keep the public out during this time frame, so this becomes your little sanctuary. This is your little spot where no one else is allowed to be in during your picture stage. So some of the features that we just finished up doing here in the 2020 season that were preparing us again for the 21 and beyond is the ceiling had been decked out with a bunch of little lights. We're coming to the time of the evening where a lot of brides will come back out of the barn and start looking at doing some evening or dark pictures because of the nice soft glow you're seeing. Again, inside the pergola area here, this is your sanctuary. This is your time for you and your husband at that point and the photographer. Over to my right, you will see a nice little area where we have set up for you and him to have your first drink. Sort of mellow out, absorb everything that's happened, and also get some more pictures. Yes. The pergola area here has many different features. Again, like the rest of the property where every 10 feet is something different. This is kind of that space where we have the lights. We have the wisteria. I would think in another year or so that's going to completely cover the roof. We're trying to make this more of like a woodsy feeling, kind of that shaded area. We got the swing, we got a little bench that we're going to put over here. The wagon wheel's going to grow up around with ivy, and we'll keep the center of that trimmed out so that it's like a natural window for light. So one of the features that we put in last fall, in the fall of 2019, was our fire pit. become a very popular area. On those chilly nights here in the fall, it's really nice to sit around up to when they put a table out here to do s'mores. So you can really take this area and do many different things. If it's a small wedding and you want to do something here as a ceremony site, obviously we may not want to do the fire, but we would entertain just about anything on our property. So as we close out the fall of 2020's wedding season, we're sitting here on this cool September evening enjoying the fire. I want to take a minute and just thank each and every one of the people that's been with us over the years and welcome each and every one of you that have yet to come. So from our family to yours, best wishes and look forward to meeting with you.